That is to cancel out the commons. Cancel out the commons using elimination method. Now you notice that I want to cancel out this electron. The electron must not be there in our equation. It must not be there. It has to be cancelled out. And what method will I use? I'll simply use the elimination method, right? In order to cancel them out. What will I do? I'll use the coefficient of this electron to multiply all my variables here, and I'll use the coefficient of this to multiply the opposite half equation. So let's simply do that. 5 times this gives me 5. There is 1 here, so it gives me 5. 5 times 2 here gives me 10 here. 5 times this gives me 10. 5 times 2 also gives me 10. Now remember there is 2 here, right? 2 times what is here gives me 2. 2 times this gives me 16. 2 times this gives me 10. 2 times this gives me 2. And this gives me 8. So notice that my electrons are now the same. So I can cancel them out. We're almost done. Now the next step, we have to join our two halves equation together. Remember how we separated them. So we have to join them back together in order to see if the charges are balanced. Remember, the purpose for redox balancing the redox equation is to make sure our charges are balanced. Now let's simply do that. This particular side is the reactant part, while all this part is product side, right? So our 5 oxalic acid plus 2MnO4 minus plus 16H plus gives us 10 CO2 plus 10H plus and 2Mn2 plus and 8H2. We're almost done. Now notice that I have H plus here and H plus on the other side. I can cancel them out, right? If I subtract this, I will left to 0 here, and subtract this, I will left to 6 here. So let me just quickly do the overall equation. So I've cancelled both of them out because they are common. So this will be left to 6 here, and this will be left to 0. And if I do that, my overall equation will be this plus 6H plus gives me 10 CO2 plus 2Mn2 plus 8H2O. Now, let me check if my charges on the reactant side is equal to the charges on the product side. Very simple. Now, the charge I have here is 0 times 5, so gives me 0. Charge I have here is minus 1 times 2, gives me minus 2. The charge I have here is 1 times 6, gives me plus 6. Total charge I will have here is plus 4. Total charge I have is 0 times 10 gives me 0. 2 times 2 gives me 4. 0 times 8 gives me 0. Total charge I have is 4. So total charge here is 4 and total charge here is 4. If you enjoy watching this video, make sure you share to your friends. Have a nice day and see you in the next one.